Hello everyone, my name is Apple Guy, and welcome back to an episode of Let's Play Pokémon Emerald. In the previous video, we finished up the area between Pacific Log and Slateport. In today's video, we are going to do the Trick House. We've done one puzzle in the Trick House, I believe. There are a ton more for us to do, and so we're going to do the Trick House puzzle. We are being watched for Puzzle 2, where he hides behind the bush. How did you know I concealed myself behind this tree? You're sharp. You've come to challenge my Trick House, haven't you? That's why you're here, isn't it? Yes, it is. Consider your challenge accepted. Enter the scroll here, and let your challenge commence. I shall be waiting in the back. So the Trick House is going to be incredibly easy because we are supposed to do these puzzles throughout the game, but we are doing them all at the end because that's just what I decided to do. Some of these puzzles will require us to have HMs, which is why I was showing off that I have replaced temporarily Libra with Aphrodite. It just makes the most sense for us at the meantime. What is the plan to get around the holes? I guess we will just have to avoid them. We'll get back to them eventually. So yeah, these trainers were designed to be defeated after the second gym. So we're going to be doing Trick Houses 2 through, I believe, 7. The 8th one is only accessible after you beat the champion of the Pokemon League, which we are not going to do. Well, we are going to do it, but we're not going to come back here and take on the Trick Room until obviously after we've done that. The reward you get for completing Trick Rooms 1 through 7 are very useful, at least in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. They are less useful in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. But they're useful for fighting the champion, and thankfully the final reward we get is entirely not useful for fighting anything at all. So it's a piece of furniture, spoiler alert, but that's just a good way to get us, you know, in the spirits. We want to battle all these trainers now, get their items, get their EXP. That kind of applies for some of the later trainers, and then we will be set to take on the champion. Although, like I've been alluding to, we still have a few things we need to do before we get to Evergrande City, even after beating the Trick Room. So I don't suspect the Trick Room will be too tricky, per se. Stepping on that does something. I'm guessing it flips this pathway up here. Perfect, so we can continue to kind of route ourselves through, picking up these less important items, like a harbor mail. I think that one was some other type of mail. Inventory clutterers, if you will. That's what they are. Yes, sirree. But the Trick Room, you know, or the Trick House. I keep calling it the Trick Room. Trick Room is a move. The Trick House is fun. A neat little challenge, and we do get prizes for it. It's a nice time to kick back a little and reflect on the Pokemon challenges we have faced so far, and the ones we have up and coming, because the Elite Four and the Champion will not necessarily be easy. But we're in it to win it, and we will take it on together. And who knows, maybe we'll be able to level up some of our lower level Pokemon just through this little exercise. In the PC box, fun fact, I placed a Libra next to Rayquaza, so hopefully some of the dragon skills of Rayquaza rubs off onto Libra. He's in training right now. Just give him some time to train to be the best dragon Pokemon the planet has ever seen. And then we will soar to new heights. Alright, I want to make my own gym one day, so I'm studying how to set traps. Instead of making a gym, consider making, like, I don't know, an Indiana Jones Temple of Doom, Georgia. That could be useful. Not sure how profitable that would be, but it could be neat to do nonetheless. I was honestly a little concerned when I first decided to just do the Trick House, because before we could do the Trick House, we didn't have Fly. So we were accumulating Trick Houses that we needed to do, but we didn't have Fly to get back here quickly, so I was like not really willing to run back and forth all over Hoenn to do these. So I kind of just figured I'd build them up and wait at the end. But for a while, I was concerned that like it would overwrite to where if you beat the second gym, you get the second Trick House. If you beat the third gym, instead of saving the second one, it would make it into the third one. But that was not true. That does not occur. We have infinite attempts, or infinite time, I guess, to solve the Trick Houses. Did I miss something down here? This little like tissue box? Should I interact with this? A scroll. Oh, is this giving me the secret code? There we go. I forgot. Yes, we need the secret codes that the Trick Master will give us the reward. The secret code is always a compliment to the Trick Master. Here we go. Trick Master is smart. There we go. What a guy, man. What a guy. Give me the prize. Hack! You've made it to me? You're sharp. It took me all night to make that maze. You're almost my equal greatness by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places. Fine, you have earned this reward. We get a timer ball. One of the more useless rewards that we're gonna get. But that's okay. He's making a new trick room. Trick house. 1 like equals 1 time I'll say trick house instead of trick room. We can do it, guys. We just have to like the video enough for the amount of times I have to say trick house left. And then we will have me saying the right gosh darn thing. So if we step out and step back in, hopefully it totally redoes the trick house. I'm being watched. Great. And now we're on to trick house 3. Grr. How did you know I concealed myself in this dresser? He says the same thing every time. He's got a nice challenge behind the scroll, which we will go through and do. This one was designed to be beaten after the 3rd gym, and it requires Rock Smash. Thankfully, we always have Rock Smash on us with Damascus. Also, I did not just check my notes. Don't accuse me of such a thing. Looks like the challenge in this one is doors. Doors, doors, doors. Stairs, stairs, stairs. I believe I've made that reference before on my channel, but in case anyone didn't know, that's a reference to iCarly, the Nickelodeon television show, not the Paramount Plus redo of said show. Kecleon can't be hurt by Shadow Ball, so we'll have to use a souped up Ice Beam against it. And, you know, chameleons probably get cold easily. Ah, now it's an Ice type. Surely Ice types take damage from a Ghost type move, right? Surely. There we go. Interesting ability, though. Color change, I believe that was. Changes your type to the move you were hit with last. Interesting. I'm already having trouble, and then you have to beat me? Not fair. I apologize, Camper Justin, but I must press on. Okay, so we can step on these to flip doors. So let's go ahead and... Oh, darn. Oh, I'll have to sweep back around for that one, I guess. I was going to try and grab the scroll now, but I'll grab it afterwards. I don't get it. Why would anyone want a house this bizarre? You know, people like strange homes. There's a big fascination or fear related to haunted houses. That's a question I often ask my friends. Not often, but I've asked it once. And the question was as follows. Would you live in a house if they said it was haunted? Or conversely, or not really conversely, but alternatively, would you live in a house that was the site of, for the YouTube monetization system, I'll say, a semi-violent end? Would you live in a house that was home to a semi-violent end of a previous resident, if you catch my drift? And they all said no. And I said, I probably would, as long as it was in like a good location, you know? If it's like a house, like a nice house on like a hill, and then, you know, I'm signing the papers, and they're like, oh, by the way, violent end to the past resident occurred over there, I'd be like, that's okay. But if it was, you know, like a really sketchy area of like a town, and like there's a chance for another violent end to occur, generally I subscribe to the theory that lightning doesn't strike twice. But that just doesn't occur for a lot of... That's not true for a lot of events. So, if there's a pattern, then I would avoid the pattern. If it was a one-time event, I'm not really worried about the ghosts, I guess. I'm worried about the cause of the violent end. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the first off-topic discussion for this episode of Let's Play Pokémon Emerald. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit like and subscribe. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was my YouTube spiel. I get one per video, and that is how I used mine. We're having a great time, though. We're honestly probably going to have to start skipping through some battles, because this will take forever if we don't. So maybe we need to figure out how to get through the trick rooms, or the trick houses, faster than we currently are going. Got a Shadow Mail. That's cool. Over here we'll get another item. We have a Wood Mail. Great. Can't wait to never use that. Not really in the market to send mail to any individuals. But now we need to grab the scroll with the code. This one, again, is a compliment to the Trickmaster. Something snarky about himself. I guess not really snarky. Overly confident. He's bragging. He's a bragger. He loves to brag, the Trickmaster. How silly of him. Okay, so let's step on this, because we need to approach a closed door. So we can go up and go here, and then here, and then we can walk directly up, and we will flip the red doors to open, and we can input the code. Trickmaster is coveted. That means everyone wants to be him. I want to be the Trickmaster, because I'd get a real cool house. Okay, took him all night to get the wall panels in place, and now we get a hard stone. Let's find out what the hard stone does for us, so that way we can see if it benefits us at all. Hard stone. Raise the power of rock type moves. Well, we should probably give that to a rock type Pokemon, which I honestly don't think Damascus is rock type. I think it's steel ground, unless it's steel rock. Can I please check Damascus game? Thank you. Steel rock. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I was wrong. I was wrong, and I'm okay with that. We'll give Damascus the hard stone. Excellent. So a bit of a damage buff. I couldn't decide if I was going to say boost or buff, so I said buh. A damage boost to our rock type moves on Damascus. Alright, we are back for the next trick room. I did not see where the thing was. It's by the window. By the window. I had to look at my notes on the other monitor. Great. Let's beat this trick house. This one's going to require strength. Thankfully, we have Nancy, our HM friend. So strength is no biggie for us. We will get it done. Just have to make sure not to push anything into a bad spot. So we're just going to tap this one over. And then for the sake of just moving it out of the way, I'm going to push it all the way down. This one I don't need to move, but I'm going to move it all the way down anyway, just to assure that it doesn't get in the way at any point. Now we battle. We're increasing the levels of these trainers that we're battling, so this will become more and more beneficial for us as we continue on. Battlegirl Cora has a level 27 Metatite, which is very low still, almost a little over halfway behind us. If you were to cut Greeper's level in 2, it would still be a bit stronger, but you know, that's fine. Greeper did level up to level 44, by the way. Totally missed that. Not quite over 100 HP, but Greeper will get there eventually. Greeper's a little low on power points, so let's switch Greeper for I guess Damascus. We just gave Damascus a new item, so it'd be cool to see Damascus get some EXP as well. A mech male. Very cool. Shout out to any mech male users in the YouTube video who are watching the YouTube video. Thank you, mech male users, for watching my YouTube video. Great. Ha! Boulders like this I can brush aside with one finger. Nice. I got a Lombre pushing it. Her name's Nancy. I don't remember why. The series has been going on for so long I can hardly remember the beginning. But we are close to the end, and while it does seem like I'm dragging it out, I assure you this is all essential in showing off what this game has to offer. But we will relish in the next series that we play. We will relish it. Ooh, yikes. Please stop hitting me. Please don't hit me a fourth time. Okay, that's no good. Thankfully, I'll take it out with a rollout. That was a strong attack. Super effective. Of course, the fighting type there going against me. First off, how dare it? Second off, I should have known. Okay, we're going to see a Machoke switch in. I do have my rollout built up, so hopefully we can just take it out as quickly as this battle began. This is a tier 3 rollout, so it should deal a lot of damage. Voila. It's not very effective, but it did the job regardless. 406 EXP, split for both Pokemon. I can push boulders, but I can't solve the puzzle. That's fine. Puzzles aren't everyone's cup of tea. That's something I have learned. What's the scroll doing here? It's going to give us the password. Again, a compliment to the Trickmaster. He's being all confident. People People do the Trick Master's challenges, and he just thinks that's the bee's knees. Okay, I'm looking at the boulder pushing puzzle ahead. What's the solution? I got it. Up, over. Yeah, push everything to the right, and then we're golden. Okay, we have to get through Paula first. Battle Girl Paula, to be specific, accompanied by her Breloom, which we shall tackle with a building of a rollout. We'll build up the rollouts and get it down. Alrighty. We're making, honestly, not great time. I might split the Trick House into 2 separate videos. We'll have Trick House Floor 1 and Trick House Floor 2. Just kidding, there's no floors in this thing, but I think we might call it a video after this floor of this house, Trick House, level, tier of the Trick House, puzzle, Trick House puzzle. And then we'll do next video, we'll clean up the rest of them, get the good prizes, continue with our battle, and folks, just know the Battle Frontier is coming up. I don't know how I'm going to do videos for the Battle Frontier, because that will probably take forever, but we'll see. If you have any suggestions on how to do the Battle Frontier, if you guys would just like to see me do the Battle Frontier, like battles all in one video, let me know. Because that's something I lay awake at night thinking about. I go, man, I'm going to have to do the Battle Frontier. And that's exciting. The Battle Frontier is a cool area added in this game. I forgot to read the Trickmaster comment, by the way. Sorry. Or his little compliment to himself. But, you know, I think, like, what is a good way to pace the videos for the Battle Frontier? So let me know if you have any suggestions in the comment section. Here he gave us the Smoke Ball. The Smoke Ball makes us run away from wild battles, I believe. Assures fleeing from wild Pokemon. That is the game's technical way of saying you instantly run away from every Pokemon encounter. Useful, but we have repels, so we don't really get into battles that we're not interested in fighting. Alrighty, folks, I think it would be wise to split the Trick House up here. We did the first 3 puzzles, rooms 2, 3, and 4, and the next episode we will do 5, 6, and 7 to round things out. That will finish the Trick House for now. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be all. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please hit like and subscribe, and tell your friends about my channel if you think they would enjoy it. It means a lot to me, and you guys spread my videos around. And I'll catch you guys all back here next time for the next video. Until then, as always, take care.